no longer human,
human,
I
I
understand
understand
that if
if
I
I
request
request
or
or
provide
provide
identifying
identifying information,
information, my
my
access
access
to
to
Paranormal
Paranormal
Anonymous
Anonymous
will
will
be
be
revoked.
revoked.
I
I
am
am
ready
ready
to
to
connect.
connect. Hello?
Hi,
How are you?
how are you?
I I'm good. Um, how are you? Is there a reason why you deflected? You
It can be a difficult question to answer.
I guess so. Guess that's right.
I'm currently healthy.
That's good.
My day is going well.
What have you been up to today?
I think working.
You think?
I lose track of time.
Hmm.
What
What
about
do you do
you?
for work? Uh, well, during the day I was sleeping. I don't really do anything during the day.
And what do you do at night?
Well, varies. Tonight, right now, I'm doing this. And most of the time I go out or just do whatever suits my fancy that moment.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, I guess so. No reason not to, really. I mean, I guess it gets a little, I don't know. I guess eventually, with enough time, everything becomes the same. But things could definitely be worse. So, got that going for me. So, what do you normally do when you're not working? And what do you do for work?
Well, when I'm not working, I also do whatever I want in the moment. I work, it's mostly clerical stuff.
Mm.
I work in a court.
Oh yeah. Do you enjoy it?
I don't know.
Mm. How long have you been doing it?
Most of my life. It was my first job.
Mm. How old are you?
It depends.
That's a very interesting answer to that question.
How old are
What does it
you?
depend on? I feel like in order for me to be able to answer it properly to you, I would have to know what your age depends on because unknowingly mine could also, you know, vary.
I don't think it will.
Yeah, probably not. I'm pretty old. Like pretty old, pretty surprisingly old.
How old is surprisingly old?
I don't know. Now that I'm talking about it enough, I'm feeling like you're probably gonna end up being older than me somehow, and it's gonna be kind of awkward, you know.
It won't be awkward.
No, I'm 502.
That is quite old.
Yeah, been around for a bit. Haven't met someone like you before though, so this is fun. This is kind of what I was hoping for with this ad thing,
Someone
you
like
know.
me.
Well, I mean, most of the time, most of the other supernatural creatures I know are vampires, so
Hmm.
it's nice to know people who aren't.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
How many
you know.
vampires do you know?
Oh gosh, that's that's an impossible question to answer. I feel. I mean, I've known a lot throughout the years, and I know a lot of them aren't around anymore. I don't know about some of them. I've also met some new ones. I don't really keep in touch with many of them. I think there's probably I have about five uh, vampires that I keep in touch with that I like, um, and a couple others that I keep tabs on because I don't like them, you know. But the
Why
rest
don't you
come and
like
go.
them?
Personal differences, you know, things like that.
What
It's a
kind of
lot of
personal differences?
politics. Well, sometimes I don't know, just sometimes people do things and you can't really forgive them for it. And despite how long time, you know, how much time passes, some grudges you just have to hold on to. And you know, that's what I've been doing, at least with a couple of them. Some of them I just don't. They just rub me the wrong way. It's really just a petty thing.
I understand that. Both of those.
Do you know any vampires?
I met one a while ago, a long time ago.
Mm. What was that like?
Interesting. Uh, it was a very bizarre interaction. I trespassed.
Mm.
It didn't go well. So
Yeah,
I have been avoiding Children of the Night ever since.
that's understandable.
Can I ask how old you were? You look quite young.
Oh, I was 24. So, speaking of age, how old are you and how does age work? You just do you have long lifespans? Are you immortal? Like I don't really know anything about you.
I suppose it's similar to you. no one's truly immortal. I think by your standards, I would be about 1,200.
Wow.
In my young adulthood, though, where I'm from.
Can you tell me a little bit about where you're from?
I can tell you a little bit. It's here, and it's also not here. Have you interacted with any ghosts?
Yeah, a couple, not many, but a few.
They live somewhere in between. People like you and me can see them. Regular people can't. Where I come from is a few steps farther. It's the same place,
How'd you get
but
here?
seasons. Like eclipses, sometimes it's easier to be here.
And so you want to be here?
It's fun.
Hmm.
It's a nice break.
Is it not so fun over there?
It's busy.
Yeah.
A lot of politics.
Yeah, that blows.
It does. $500 is quite old.
Yeah, not as old as, you, but yeah, quite old.
You seem very modern.
Yeah, I like to blend in.
No coffin.
No. No, I was never really one for that, though.
Were there people that were?
Oh yeah, I think so. None of my friends, but I would not be surprised. There definitely are people that really buy into the whole vampire thing, like fully into it. Like I know a guy who like wears capes on the regular.
Now. Like
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I suppose hiding in plain sight can be a useful tactic.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I feel like nowadays everybody's some kind of normal, you know?
What do you mean?
Just I mean, I feel like you go out someplace and everyone you see, even if they stand out to you, I don't know, I feel like most people just move on from that, you know? There's not really a whole like the bystander effect, right? Where if there's somebody in trouble, the people walking by will see that they're in trouble but think, "Oh, somebody else is gonna, call for help." I feel like it's the same kind of thing. Whereas if you see somebody that hiding in plain sight, everybody's gonna just think, "Oh, it's normal," and if it's not, somebody else will handle it. It'll solve itself kind of deal. So you can get by with a lot.
I suppose you can. So it's gotten easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, yes and no. I mean, technology is kind of sucks, makes things harder, but once you really learn, how it works and stuff, you just gotta stay diligent, and you're good.
How does technology make it harder?
Well, I mean, it's just in the sense of like there are eyes everywhere, and people are rarely accounted for, So before, if you had an accident and, killed somebody, it was easier to hide all of that. Now it's a little bit harder, but I think each century has its perks and its downfalls, though. It's kind of fun getting to, live through it all, see it, learn. So, how long in between times where you're working and then when you're here? Like, do you come back here and things are like a lot of time has passed? Or,
Not necessarily. Technically, it could come spring and fall, but it's just a matter of getting the time off. The last time I was here was, I don't remember the year, maybe 2002? There were definitely cell phones.
yeah, but there's a bit more now.
Oh, there's
What do you
so
think
much
of it?
more now. It's amazing. It's amazing. I wish I could spend more time here.
Yeah, maybe you can get you know, the next couple of spring and falls off.
Maybe. Probably not.
But, oh, probably not. Work sucks that much.
It's a demanding job.
Yeah. What do you wanna talk about it?
Definitely not.
No? Okay. Yeah. Just felt like needed to offer.
I appreciate it. This is an escape, though.
Mm.
It's supposed to be.
Mm. So what's your favorite thing to do when you come over here?
I have an answer. But I don't know your. I like to I like to play tricks on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. That
It is fun.
yeah. What kind of tricks?
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the last few decades, there's been more people that I don't like Wiccans very much.
Okay. Yeah.
And I like to spook them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great way to spend your time. I'm honestly like I'm upset that that we don't that this is just a virtual thing because I feel like that would be a lot of fun if I could get in on that.
It's quite fun.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. I'm sure in this day and age it's true, but if there's anyone that's very into vampires, it can be very fun to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's a good idea.
extremely harmful, but
Yeah. It's just tricks.
just rearranging things. I like to move the doors in their houses.
Yeah. That's incredible.
It's quite fun.
So do you have like a couple that you go back to, or do you just find new ones?
There's not so many that stay practicing for a long time,
Mhm.
unsurprisingly. So, but there are always enough out there. They're easy to find.
Mhm.
They
Do
make
they
little
normally
fairy houses and things like that.
so like do you find those easily? Like do
Relatively
they
easily.
mm, how much of the fairy lore is true?
It depends on who you ask.
Okay.
What?
I'm still just thinking about you spooking the Wiccans. Do they stop practicing after encountering you, or does that like solidify their belief?
It depends. Sometimes it solidifies their belief, or they, misinterpret it
Mm,
to be positive.
yeah.
So then I have to go back and
Yeah. Try
really make
again.
it clear.
Has it always been Wiccans that you've tricked, or have
No, they're just the
you
easiest to
always like?
find these days.
Mm,
And they're more inclined to notice.
paying attention?
Yes, someone else might just think that they're forgetting things or someone's stealing their stuff, changing their passwords, that kind of thing. You have to get people that are a little bit superstitious.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
What do you do for fun?
Nothing that cool. Uh, I travel a bit, not like a lot, but a lot for, a vampire. Which is, I guess, nice. I just get bored if I stay in one place too long.
How do you travel?
Uh, well, by plane, I use a coffin for that. Whichever is easiest to just, you know, get it set up if need be. But sometimes if it's not necessary, then it's not. Pretty much just whatever makes sense at the time. I am I've got a good bit of money because I am, ridiculously old, and I know how to invest, so I don't really have to work or anything. So I pretty much just, I don't know, I don't really do much that's like exciting, but I do like to go places like to bars and just local areas and wherever I'm at and meet people, eat as well, but also just meet people, talk. It's probably, I feel like maybe that's why I seem so modern, is because I really do a lot of like mingling.
Mm.
What?
I was just thinking of the wordplay of meet people and eat people.
Wow. It was intentional.
Well, it's appreciated. 500. So young.
Yeah. This is weird for me.
I'm sure you're usually the oldest.
Yeah, normally I think I only know two. Yeah, two people as old as I am.
I'm assuming they're also.
Yes. Vampires. So this is nice to meet somebody new, and you surpassed them both. So congratulations, you are the oldest person I know.
Wow. That's exciting. It's exciting
Yeah.
for me too. I'm normally the youngest. That's why I don't get much time off.
Mm. Well, there you go. I can't give you any time off, but if I could, I would.
I appreciate it. This conversation's a nice break. It's effectively time off from working or talking to humans.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that I can at least provide that.
I wish we had more time.
Yeah, yeah, me too. That would be nice. Who knows? Maybe we'll bump into each other on here again, or you know, anytime. I'll be around all the time, and you're seasonal, so who knows?
Perhaps. Maybe if you get into the hobby of scaring Wiccans, we'll run
Yeah,
into
I
each
think
other.
I might start picking it up.
Would be nice.
Yeah.
Till then,
Till then, bye.
goodbye.